And the native embark is usually translated as rich. To the traders here, the market is a powerhouse. Rehema Abdul is the chairperson of the Traders Association. Not in over 100 algorithms by leading.
Who wants to be a doctor, a medical doctor in Britain after school.
first counterpoint to the nations. It is an expression of Europe's power. The first market in this town to react. Great subject center,
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. We reconvene in the main event space. As we get back into the room, I would like to invite CMH Live to give us a song or two, serenade us as we settle down. Thank you.
Misuwa jona jelese, mutwe guno manelese. I wanna know what you we kwese, ele bayo je we kwese. Oh no no, take a go chupai, take a go sweet medication. Niambi she the gun. Si onda zomu kwano munji, wakubuko kusinga banji. Somo se mika minji. Nonya masina fast lady. Hakuna dawa, baby you're the only one dawa. Hakuna dawa, botari omoyo gunoma. Hakuna dawa, baby you're the only one dawa. Hakuna dawa, botari omoyo gunoma. Suwajona jedes, mutwe guno manese. I wanna know what you we kwese, we bayo je we kwese. Oh no no, take a go chupai, take a go sweet medication. niambie shida gani, mutima hurt not stop. Onda zo mukwano mungi okusinga bangi, nsomose emiga mingi nga noonya amazzi na first aid. Hakuna dawa, baby yo mioni wa dawa. Hakuna dawa, otali omoyo gunuma. Hakuna dawa, baby yo mioni wa dawa. Hakuna dawa, otali omoyo gunuma. Kati bochu, chigole bochu, tabula dagala piso chigole bochu. Yes. Kongs. Congratulations once again. You.
Give it up for CMH Live. Okay, everybody that is outside, please make your way into the room. Would like to get started once again. This is the 7th graduation ceremony for the Media Challenge Fellowship Program. We are so excited and very happy for you. Congratulations once again. Right about now, I'd like to invite one of our very own, Paul Kayonga. Of course, every class had its shining star, but Paul Kayonga supersedes them all. So, of course, he's going to be giving us a commencement speech just to encourage us and also, talk to us. Thank you so much. Everybody, Paul Kayonga, put your hands together. Yay. If you clap harder, he might put you into NBS, so please, clap harder. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bera. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, what is it? Nice to see you, you are looking good, congratulations. You see, there are great moments that you cannot define, and this one is one of it. But distinguished guests, esteemed founders, mentors, and members of the Academy, proud families, dear colleague journalists, and media fellowship graduates, good afternoon. I am humbled to stand before you today, not just as a proud alumnus of this particular program, but also as a speaker, sharing my journey and the so far little lived experience in the media. Today, we celebrate yet another significant moment as a group associated with this big dream of building the next generation of journalists. When I first heard about this statement during my second year at Central University in 2016, I honestly didn't know, I didn't have an idea of how big the dream of Mr. Basimpindi and his co-founders of this project was, until in March 2018, when I crossed into the newsroom from the classroom of journalism. It was during, I graduated in 2017, December. We had the media awards in December that year. And then in March 2018, I joined NBS from this particular program. Ours was the pioneer year of the fellowship program. And I feel proud about that experience. And that's why when I first heard that word, you're building the next generation of journalists, I didn't have this idea of what is this dream that this man is trying to achieve. But congratulations, Mr. Bass and the group that are behind. Thank you very much. I had avoided the paraphernalia of being the but thank you very much for reminding me that I'm not here as any other person. It is rather unique opportunity, I mean the fellowship, that from the being an aspiring journalist to an authoritative storyteller empowered by this particular program, the Media Challenge Fellowship. This is precisely the reason I am honored to share this challenging and really rewarding media journey. The fellowship that polishes a classroom graduate to every separate news from the noise that normally unfolds every minute of the day. A lot is happening out there. For example, we have spent here a lot of time. This program started at around 2 p.m. We have spent hours of doing something. But not everything that has happened here is newsworthy. That it can be written about, it can be televised on TV or what. There are some specific elements that you should be able to separate the noise I'm talking about. Separate news from the noise. And I think this program has the ability to give you that knowledge. Through mentorship, training, and networking, you have the opportunity to transform into an award-winning journalist and achieve even more desired career goals. I am not here to assure you that all is going to be glory, that you will have even a minute to doze off because you're a star, you have a good voice, you are a very good journalist, you have a fine person that everyone is looking for. The task is huge, but the burden is easily carried with the skills you have obtained here. That one I'm very sure of, because it is where we have been. We have been there before. We have sat there and received the congratulatory messages and the words of encouragement, and we have made it, at least, to our desired goals. Impactful stories, like it is needed every hour of the day to determine compelling narratives that can shape the world we fantasize. We all here dreaming about the world that you want to live in, the Uganda that you want to see. You have the power. I've seen stories we have been watching, and you have the ability to tell stories that make difference in society. I cannot even tell you that the education you have achieved at your higher institution of learning or at the academy here will be enough for your whole career as a journalist or other targets in the media. I will give you an example. In September 2021, I was fortunate to earn a scholarship from the DW Academy and the German Academic Exchange Service, popularly known as DAT, to pursue a Master of International Media Studies in Bonn, Germany. I believe I now have a better perspective of the media landscape in Uganda than I had before I got that opportunity to advance my academic prospects. That opportunity will give, it is my humble appeal, therefore, that you can pursue further studies, add value to yourself, so that when you start to negotiate for who you are, who is already a talented young person in the media, you have the bargaining power and all the opportunities. But here are timeless lessons. There are timeless lessons you need to undertake as you pursue this lifelong career called journalism. When I first entered the newsroom in 2018, my then producer and news editor, he's called Honest Wisdom Chionga, told me this statement, and I quote, "News is for smart people. But if you find yourself there by chance or otherwise, please play by the rules." That's what, that's the statement that Honest Wisdom Chionga told me. I'm certain that by the time you graduate from this particular program, you have had the opportunity to know the do's and don'ts of this rather expansive business. As you come knocking on a number of media doors, please be aware of an elephant stationed on its doors. It's called artificial intelligence, AI. Some newsrooms have adopted the idea of AI. You may not want to be the laggard who wants to avoid it, or even as the debate drags on in academia and practice of its regulation, just make yourself aware of the few things about this technology and why certain employers need that skill in you. You may not agree with some of the issues that AI deals with, but you may need it to fine-tune, because the debate is, even with the little regulations and guidelines for its use, it's proclaimed as the enabler of journalism in the 21st century. Another elephant in the room is the emerging trend of celebrity journalism, where some journalists are regarded as more important than the story they are telling. Journalists are very important people, by the way, but not to such an extent that their social statuses can overrun a story they are covering. I'm pointing out to this because it is becoming evidently clear